My personal feeling is that there's a big difference between Fantasyland and reality. Fantasyland is what we create, writing songs, books, or movies. We all know Kurt Russell as the Disney child star he once was. But now, just like many of his Hollywood colleagues, he's bravely standing up against woke culture as it threatens our freedoms. And as you will find out later in this video, he's not holding back. Kurt believes that the woke left is completely delusional and far from reality. He's voiced his strong opinions on various topics, from gay marriage to gun control. Whenever he's asked about these issues, it's like he's ready for a fight. "I was in a situation," he recalls. "We knew we were doing a dog and pony show, but sometimes you feel slightly ambushed by someone with an agenda." It's clear that Kurt feels overwhelmed by the mindset of those supporting woke culture. As the video progresses, you'll see how Kurt takes a stand against woke bullies, including the mighty Disney. He gets particularly worked up about the debate surrounding gun control. Kurt states, "If you think gun control will change a terrorist's mind, I think you're out of your mind." He's passionate and adamant that the solution is not to restrict rights, but rather to empower individuals to protect themselves. When discussing gun control, Kurt argues that the Second Amendment is crucial for self-defense. He believes it's not just a right, it's a necessity. No government has ever been free of the need to protect itself from its own people, he points out. He sees the right to bear arms as a fundamental aspect of living freely. Kurt isn't alone in this fight. Many in Hollywood share similar views. He challenges the idea that everyone must pretend to embrace woke ideals, stating that it's about survival in a corporate culture that demands conformity. He critiques how the woke movement promotes certain privileges, particularly concerning gay marriage. Why should any demographic enjoy special rights just for being part of the woke community? He questions. But Kurt's anger isn't solely directed at marriage equality. It extends to gun control. He points out that innocent people who want to defend themselves suffer under restrictive laws. He sarcastically states, "Do you really believe those with bad intentions will abide by the law?" Kurt's position is clear. Gun control doesn't address the real issues and only puts law-abiding citizens at risk. In the end, Kurt Russell is more than just an actor. He's a voice against the growing tide of wokeness in Hollywood. He doesn't shy away from expressing his opinions, and as a result, he's become a target for backlash. But rather than backing down, he doubles down, ensuring that his voice is heard. So, what do you think? Is Kurt Russell onto something here, or is he just missing the mark? Let us know in the comments below. Kurt's journey through Hollywood has been quite the ride. From his early days as a child actor to becoming a respected leading man, he's navigated the ups and downs of the industry with a unique perspective. His work in films like Escape from New York and The Thing established him as a tough, rugged action star, while roles in romantic comedies showcased his versatility. Yet, despite his success, he's remained grounded and willing to voice his opinions, regardless of how controversial they might be. One significant aspect of Kurt's current stance is his approach to criticism. He's not afraid to speak his mind, even when it's unpopular. This willingness to challenge the status quo resonates with many who feel similarly, but may not have the platform to express their views. His comments often spark debate, encouraging discussions about freedom of speech and the role of celebrities in social issues. Kurt's outspoken nature can be traced back to his upbringing. Raised in a family with strong values, he learned the importance of standing up for what he believes in. This background plays a crucial role in shaping his views on gun control, marriage rights, and the broader implications of wokeness in society. His life experiences have equipped him to take a stand, even when faced with backlash from industry peers and fans. Interestingly, Kurt also addresses the idea that Hollywood is out of touch with mainstream America. He argues that the culture within the industry often fails to reflect the values and beliefs of everyday people. The elites in Hollywood live in a bubble, he remarks, and they often don't realize how disconnected they are from the average person. This disconnect fuels his desire to speak out, as he believes it's essential for those in positions of influence to understand the real-world implications of their views. Another layer to Kurt's perspective is his emphasis on personal responsibility. He believes individuals should take ownership of their actions rather than relying on the government to dictate their lives. In his view, empowering people to make their own choices is key to creating a healthier society. This belief extends to his discussions on gun rights, where he insists that responsible ownership should be prioritized over sweeping regulations that punish law-abiding citizens. Kurt's remarks often challenge the notion that wokeness leads to progress. He contends that by prioritizing identity politics and catering to specific groups, society risks alienating others. We should be uniting people, not dividing them, he asserts, emphasizing the importance of common ground. This approach resonates with audiences who are tired of the divisive nature of contemporary discussions around social issues. In the realm of Hollywood, Kurt Russell's defiance against the mainstream narrative has sparked conversations about authenticity and the pressure to conform. Many actors feel compelled to align with popular opinions to maintain their careers, but Kurt refuses to play that game. He's carved out a niche for himself by being unapologetically himself, and that's something audiences admire. His stance on issues like the Second Amendment and freedom of speech has garnered both supporters and critics. For many, he embodies a refreshing voice amidst a sea of conformity. His willingness to stand firm in the face of opposition speaks volumes about his character. It's not just about the fame, it's about the principles he holds dear. As we delve deeper into Kurt's views, it's essential to highlight how his public statements have influenced discussions about freedom of expression. He often urges others to consider the implications of silencing opposing viewpoints. In his eyes, fostering an environment where diverse opinions can coexist is crucial for the health of any society. We must protect the right to disagree, he emphasizes, reinforcing the idea that dialogue is vital for growth and understanding. Kurt also underscores the importance of critical thinking. He encourages individuals to question narratives presented by the media and be discerning consumers of information. Don't just take what you hear at face value, he advises, suggesting that people do their own research and seek out multiple perspectives. This call for skepticism is particularly relevant in an age where misinformation spreads rapidly. Furthermore, his reflections on the impact of Hollywood on culture are thought-provoking. He believes that films and television shows have the power to shape societal norms and attitudes. When these narratives lean heavily into one ideology, they risk alienating vast segments of the population. He advocates for more balanced storytelling that represents a broader spectrum of experiences and viewpoints. As the conversation shifts to specific instances of cancel culture, Kurt recounts his experiences with being targeted for his beliefs. He shares stories of colleagues who have faced backlash for expressing conservative views and highlights the chilling effect this can have on creativity. People should feel free to express themselves without fear of retribution, he argues, pointing to the need for a more open dialogue within the industry. Kurt's insights resonate with many who share his concerns about the future of Hollywood and its role in shaping cultural narratives. As audiences become more aware of the influence of media, they crave authenticity from their favorite actors and filmmakers. Kurt embodies this desire for genuine representation, and his outspokenness has earned him respect from those who appreciate his candid approach. Ultimately, Kurt Russell's journey is a testament to the power of individuality in an industry that often demands conformity. He's carved out a space for himself by being unafraid to voice his beliefs, and that's something that sets him apart. Whether it's discussing gun rights, social issues, or the importance of free speech, Kurt's message is clear. We must be willing to stand up for our convictions, even in the face of adversity. In the coming years, as the entertainment landscape continues to evolve, it will be interesting to see how Kurt's perspective influences the broader conversation. Will more actors follow his lead, or will the pressure to conform continue to stifle dissenting voices? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Kurt Russell will remain a formidable presence in Hollywood, unafraid to challenge the status quo. As we wrap up this discussion, it's essential to reflect on the implications of Kurt Russell's journey. His willingness to confront wokeness and advocate for personal responsibility speaks to a growing sentiment among audiences who crave authenticity. In a world where opinions are often stifled, Kurt serves as a reminder that standing firm in one's beliefs can inspire others to do the same. So, what do you think? Is Kurt Russell onto something here, or is he just missing the mark? His candid approach to discussing controversial topics challenges us all to think critically about the narratives we encounter. As we navigate the complexities of modern society, it's crucial to consider the importance of diverse viewpoints and the value of open dialogue. Let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content like this. See you in the next one.